Anoche, güey.
No.
Hello.
Hi. Can you talk to your mic?
What's up? Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Ya ve.
Sí, dale.
Ok. Esta música que Diego le puso, güey.
¿Y a dónde es hacia allá?
Alright. It does. You can hear it, but the music it's so
Loud.
overwhelming.
How do you fucking just put it away?
Hay que ver.
Let's see.
Yo pruebo el audio. A ver.
A ver. Let's see. Yo pruebo el audio.
All right, we're streaming.
Yeah.
Or?
Where's the camera?
Here, look. You could either have us like this.
Flanker says, the plan for the rest of the week is being written on stream, which means it can be quoted back later.
You
That
can
is
put
the
it on
whole
your phone
point.
too if you want.
No, it was just to monitor if the sound was okay or not. Pero si ya no le pongas el stream, don't put the stream so the sound doesn't.
I think it's good now.
Okay.
Let me do the privacy settings. All right, so we just sent the package, the Sega Mega Drive. The moment we put the, how do you say Anzeige in English, bro?
The ad.
The ad in Kleinanzeigen. We
eBay.
already got another offer, so PlayStation 2 it's also gone already. PlayStation 4 hopefully soon.
How many posts did you put right
We
now?
have like 6, and 2 of them are the ones of greater value.
Damn.
But yeah, we should get it on time. I think they should. 2 of them already sell this weekend, so
Yeah,
the rest
yeah.
should also be gone by tomorrow, I hope.
But you put them a lot cheaper than the price it normally has.
Still on market price, but sometimes one dude just talks to you and says, oh, you know, like, let me counter offer you with 15 euro less,
Yeah.
whatever you said, just if you want, you know?
Yeah.
And then you can get a lot of those. Or there is this other system that Diego explained to me, where you put like a, how do you call it? Like when you
RJ
upload
says,
action,
AI
exactly.
viewers stream
Like the-
And everyone can just bet
Bring it
more
up.
money, more
Yeah,
money,
yeah.
more money.
I think that works very well for products where you have no idea what the price would be.
Or there is too many
And
variations
what-
in the market of it.
And if you don't expect nothing from the beginning, right? So like if you have some piece of trash where you don't know what's the price,
I think you always
you
kind
put
of,
it there and it might just get up into some number that you would have never gotten if you just
Yeah.
from the beginning put some, you know, but who knows?
I think I will always start with a baseline, not like 0, you know? Like always like check.
Yeah. I think you have to put a baseline every time. I don't think you can just put it at 0.
I have no idea though. But it will be good to know, honestly.
You can put things to verschenken, how they call it in German, like to sell it, to give it away, but I'm not sure if you can put an auction starting at 0. Who knows?
Dude.
Anyways,
The name of the channel is called Starting at 1, and by a lot of people misinterpreted it by starting at tone or shit like that, because I forgot to put the mayus.
Starting at 2?
Yes, it can be, depends on how you read it. It can be very,
No, from the title you mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
Literally, yes.
Oh man, when I'm in
Right.
this Bahnhof, I remember so many things.
Really?
Yeah,
Bahnhof Fulda, bro.
it was,
Carries a long story within itself.
yeah. I came here every morning to go to work for a whole year or more.
I think every friend, like close friend to me, has been through Fulda, you know? I haven't experienced
At
yet.
least the ones in Germany, you mean? Right
Yes.
now? Yeah.
I haven't experienced one yet to be that started somewhere else, you know? Maybe Christian.
No, but
He's still kind of
Christian,
related to Fulda.
I know what you mean. Well, he's in Bremen still?
Yes.
Yeah. And he started with one thing and then changed to another, no? I think.
Yeah. I'm not sure though. Honestly. Oh, my phone is vibrating. Du hast 30 GB verwendet. Thank you for telling me.
Oh wait, this is using
My
what is-
internet?
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
it's so 5G, so we lose barely
little quality.
little quality, little.
But I don't think streaming is one of the most consuming things ever. I think
It is though.
is it more than?
Look,
oh
I'm
no,
doing-
wait. You're right. Upstreaming is always more expensive than downloading.
I
no?
think it's almost around this. No, actually, it's more honestly.
streaming
Yes,
than
because
downloading.
you can't lose like packets, you know. It's like the pure raw data. How you're recording going straight up.
Damn.
So it's around for a 2-hour stream.
Yeah.
With 5G, 1080p, 60 FPS.
Are you doing 60 FPS?
Not anymore. Now I changed to 30. But when it was 60 FPS,
that's
2 hours,
a lot. Yeah, that's
10 gigabytes more or less. So unless 8 gigabytes. And now with 30 FPS, still 1080p.
The cool thing is that it's
slightly less.
It's now online, and maybe at least as long as YouTube or Twitch wants, right? So right now you recorded it, but you don't have to have it in your physical phone.
No, exactly.
It's just in the cloud up there.
It's all everything is being transmitted to the production set.
I think that's better.
Then he distributes it, you know, to the other 3 platforms. Otherwise, until if you did one by one,
it would take too long. Yeah.
And I don't think it's even possible for your phone to handle more than one.
At the same time, maybe yes, but you need to program a whole thing inside of it.
Yeah, I think it should be.
Oh man, I don't know how I'm gonna do chest right now. Like,
man, I'm so down to the chest, and I'm also so down to cut my hair. I can't stand anymore this long hair.
How long do you train? I just do 1 hour. I do 1 hour, and then I need to get the fuck away because I get bored.
1 hour.
Because I get bored.
I say we do either bench press or incline dumbbell press.
Yeah.
And then some tricep maybe.
And do some of the.
Yeah, I don't know, but just focus chest. My legs hurt so bad from yesterday. Was it yesterday or before yesterday?
From the running in the park.
Oh, from the gym. You came. You arrived yesterday or before yesterday?
On Saturday.
Anymore.
Yeah. I have not been to the gym with you guys. Not
right.
here.
So
not
on
here.
Saturday we did legs, I think.
Yeah.
Or was it Sunday in the morning? No, I think it was Sunday in the morning. And you arrived that day, and that same day, we walked so much through the city. So
yeah, I showed you, right? We, like, alone on the day of the party, we walked like 10,000 steps just during the night.
Yeah, from midnight and on. Before that, man, it was already probably another 10K and leg day. So
but
that's why, bro, I was
but it's
dying.
good. It's the best thing you can do right now in our young ages. To keep the density of the bones at its fullest. Not let them die.
Video, bro.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, if you walk a lot and lift a lot of weights, my God.
Weight a lot of lifts.
Yeah, you will keep your bone density as it requires for you to do heavy work, and that decays over the years. And the more you train it and the more you keep it, the more you will have it long term and at the end of your life. So it's very important, very important.
I don't know.
But also we should eat more fiber, dude.
Yes.
I think we should eat more fiber. I think all of us. Yeah.
Plays more of a role when you're aging into like good, you know, like while your body's healthy. The way you eat, the amount of hours you sleep, or
I think sleep.
How much you train, or is the 3 of them or none?
I mean, like everything in life, it's probably a balance of all of them. But I think at least sleep is underrated as fuck. I think sleeping is super underrated because that's when you. Didn't the guy from the other day also say the same? Like when you sleep, you enter in a.
You eat and sleep, because if you eat and don't sleep, doesn't work, and if you sleep and don't eat, it doesn't work.
But simply because when you're sleeping, you enter in a state where your whole body can actually
recover,
become the fabric.
Grow,
it becomes the fabric at its fullest productive.
It doesn't matter how much you do.
Pace.
If there is no construction time, then there is no fucking construction, you know?
Yeah. Where do we?
Yeah. So yeah, it's good.
Dude, I haven't been to this corner of Fulda in ages.
Welcome to
The MediaMarkt.
MediaMarkt and to the surroundings of Norwegian.
Has anything changed in the little mall over there?
They destroyed the M like a couple weeks ago. It disappeared. They are making something new. Yeah, apart from that, nothing, honestly. Have you been to the Action down there?
Action? No.
Yes.
What's that?
Amazing store. Super cheap. Bro, I wanted to go to MediaMarkt for some reason. I thought it was the same. Yeah, it's like a Chinese, I don't know if it's a Chinese, on the Chinese spectrum of store, but it's super cheap and you get Takis Tamaño Fiesta for like
Really?
€2.30 or something like that.
Yeah.
So it's very good.
Then let's go after.
If they're still
Go
open.
after.
It's down there, bro.
Down there. Okay.
Yes. Now.
Oh, it's still the China restaurant, the buffet,
Oh,
all
yeah,
you
the
can eat.
buffet, though.
How much is it right now? Like per person?
It's like €33 per person. But if you
I would
go-
love to go and just.
if you buy too
enjoy
good to
the
go,
shit.
it's like €6 per person. Private store. Guys, we cannot record inside, so
We're just
we'll be
getting
back once we go out.
Yes.
Planker says, 64 euros of the way to 100 euros. 36 euros to go. The first 2 milestones are already struck through up there, which is the fun part of a scoreboard. Planker says, currently on the board, set the targets for days 7 to 10. Setting targets is the easy half of this. Plankher says, 2 items left on the board today. Historically that number goes up before it goes down. Planker says, day 7 and the goal is still 1 kilogram and 10 euros. Nobody has renegotiated, though not for lack of trying.
¿Qué estamos esperando?
¿Quién es ese güey? El Lagartailen.
Lagartailen. Me dicen Peter, pero no Parker. El Tragarto. Peter, el Anguilo. Aguilo, definitivo.
El hombre que araña.
¿Qué ganas de una
El hombre
güey?
que araña.
Acción no me van a llevar.
Vamos a acción por taquis, güey. Ahí sí no te regañan por grabar.
Nosotros vemos por la ventana un
¿Qué
jet.
necesitas, man?
Estoy metiendo mi esto. Chale.
Alright?
Dale.
And now? Alright, good. Very good.
Creo que nunca había visto un jet tan cerca.
Okay, audio is fixed. I believe we need to update the clanker
With what?
with the goals because apparently we just exit the gym, we weighted ourselves, and it seems like we already gained over a kilo.
This is just not possible, guys. Like, I know I have no food inside of me, okay? Don't ask about the details. And I weighed myself 75 kilograms. When we started less than a week ago, I was at 72 kilograms. And I don't
72
think-
point something,
I
to
don't
be
think there
specific.
is 3 kilograms inside of me now, man.
Look, we know that weight fluctuates a lot because of water and a lot of bullshit. Depends if you took a shit or not, all that. But 3 kilos? Like,
Yeah, that's
that is
too
not
much, too much
okay.
to.
But
to
we
still
have
be on
been,
the variation.
we really have been eating like absolute animals.
Literally.
So I'm sure it's not gonna be only
I also
muscle.
wouldn't doubt it that much, honestly.
It's probably
Planker says, day 7 of 10. There is still no day 11 to fall back on.
Dale, escucha.
¿Y le dijiste que apague la música o qué?
Sí,
Ok. No
pero solo para el IRL.
God damn, it actually got kind of cold.
¿Se escucha?
Sí.
All right. So, if we add up everything that we've sell till now,
What do you mean sell, bro? We literally sold it.
because we still don't have the money on our accounts.
Okay, but the package is sent,
Yeah,
so
but
they
you don't know
should.
if it's gonna arrive and explode, you know, or like
not gonna
break on the
explode.
way. So wait, we are on
Put it up. Come on.
happily married 200. How many euros? 114. Let me count. 50 euro Sega Drive.
Yeah.
PS2. Another 60 already
110.
vereinbart. So he's
Also, that already crosses the goal.
110, and that's
And also the
13
chip.
more from the chip.
Okay,
That is
123.
123, and then we still have a PS4 out there that I put to 150.
But it's not sold
and
yet, so
I
like-
could lower it to 100 or something.
So
So save 120 and to be 200 something.
I mean, we don't know in case nothing else sells in the remaining days, but like, I don't know. Remember when we were making €1 and it was like kind of stupid hard to make €1? So I guess if you really think about it, making 100 in 10 days is not that much at all. But this is obviously not our full-time job.
Nor has it been truly the priority of all this, although it was on the goals. As we said in the beginning, I think it's been most about going back to that routine, you know, waking up early, eating what you should eat, try to train, and yeah, man, just live better, you know.
It has been good. Like we did change, but
And it did has felt a bit of annoying because I think I was too used to the other routine, you know. And yeah, I don't think it's bad.
so yeah, basically we accomplished the goals of the live stream. We increased 1 kilo and we made, okay, so far 100, which means we still have some days left, which I think could be the interesting part, to try to turn those 100 into 1,000.
So that's the thing, guys. Anything we make out of this, we're just gonna spit it inside, you know, to whatever we believe could make that either exponentially grow or make it from 100 to 0 in then less than 10 seconds. But, you know, we'll never know until we do it.
Which is exactly what we wanted to discuss right now, which is, okay, we have around $100 of budget to invest in something. I know it's nothing crazy, but there is ways of trying to make this into more. One of those being running advertisement for something that we're selling and see if it sells more than what we spent on the ads. That's one option.
And you can like kind of make a ramification of it, because ads, they're not just to make one product and whoever is trying that product, it's gonna be paying us cents every time they do that. There is so many ways you can use ads from.
Yeah.
A lot of them kind of live in a gray zone where you, I bet you've at some point in your life pressed a link that took you to another page for it to tell you wait 10 seconds and then press another link and you don't know what the fuck, you're just doing it because
Wait, can you
want to
hold
get
it?
to
My
the-
arm got tired.
you want to get to the last file.
Ah, yeah, I know what you mean.
So
This
these
like,
are at shortcun something. It has a
yeah,
name.
that's the thing. With this budget, we can just use it to make something like that is gonna be generating.
And mainly
some
try to do
income.
it from our computer, because yes, although we are doing the money, I think the core of this whole thing is, let's see what you can do from your computer, you know, with the tools you have available.
I mean, yeah, also we are as cringe as it sounds, computer scientist, bro. It's our degree, it's what we study. So obviously we're gonna try to use that skill, which nowadays, you know, it used to be being a programmer, and now what we are is basically the condom between cloud code and production, or at least that's how it feels in the professional world for everyone that is talking about it. But yeah, we're still supposed to be computer engineers, so we need to make something with that, you know?
Yeah, now it's just kind of hard to focus in one thing that might work, since everything
It's possible.
seems possible.
Yeah.
Literally everything that comes to my mind, it's like, oh, I could make this happen. And yeah, sometimes you hit the wall of reality of, yeah, bro, probably you could if you understood like 60% of all the world's cloud is trying to use on a simple manner, while I ask him on how to start, you know, so that kind of holds you back. Or you could just throw yourself to the pool and see if it works, which could or not, or could not work. I don't
let's
know.
walk a little bit slower, because at this pace we're gonna arrive home without deciding how we're gonna use the money.
I'm running.
So are these guys fighting?
No. My number one idea was ads again, short cuttings. These links between a website and a website, how they basically work.
Yeah,
is
yeah.
You
I
make
don't
a
know how those
WordPress
are
website,
called.
then you pay or you get paid by, I don't know, some company that wants you to read them article, you know, and they have like a goal of 1,000 people to read the article, and you make that happen through, of course, probably nobody went to Google and searched, yeah, I want to read this article. Probably someone was searching for an APK of something.
Okay, wait, I'm lost completely. What are you talking about?
About how you use the ad revenue not only for the product that you want to sell, being this a game, but also into trying a person searching for something in internet till they reach that end product. You can put a lot of shortcuts.
Okay, but you only get to put, not shortcuts, you mean like the things in between that basically make you wait and watch some ads to collect some impressions.
Are those a shortcutners? What's the name?
Bro, the thing with those things is that most of the times they are involving some file that is probably
that's why it's a
like illegal, or like not it doesn't have to be illegal at all, but it means that you control access to a file that people are looking for.
Yes.
Which could be the Odyssey, the movie, which would be illegal, obviously.
So
but it could be a software that you created. I don't know.
Very specifically about this forum I talked to you the other day about, it's called Mobilism. I use it a lot. It's modded APKs, which is, you know, again, a gray zone, but it's just an idea. I really need to go.
I wouldn't want to go into that, even less if we are exploring it publicly live on Twitch, bro.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's nothing.
So that's one idea that we could explore, but obviously we're not gonna go into that.
All right.
I actually don't know how bad it is. Like, maybe it's completely fine, you know?
I think it's way less bad than what you're imagining, but I know where the reputation comes from, so I also know why your brain is attached to it.
I mean, because it's the sort of APK you get if you want to, for example, use YouTube without paying premium.
Or you want to use downgraded versions of an app you liked a lot.
Yeah, like Spotify was cooler in 2017, so I'm gonna get that version, and the only way to do that is through that.
Numbers and comments on there.
Yeah.
But I'm sure Spotify doesn't want you to do that. So yeah,
I'll need to see the specifics of it.
Okay, so more ideas. So, like, one way is to have like some of these
really
in-between
ad
steps.
revenue seems like the easiest for you to build
but
something.
ad revenue from like
it.
you still need to control.
Yeah, that was number one. Just listing.
But the ad revenue is not the idea itself. It's kind of whatever you create that is attracting enough traffic can be monetized by putting some ad gate that is collecting impressions. So you still need to decide what's the thing that people are looking for and swallowing ads for, basically.
What do you think it is that differentiates us from all the other thousands of Max users there is outside that are
Cloud
probably
Max users?
exactly trying the exact same thing, you know? What is it? Where can we use our human factor to influence the outcome of that thing, you know?
I feel like you're asking the right questions now. So in theory, anyone in Pakistan can have the Cloud Code Max and create an entire company and a product and advertise it. So like anyone anywhere in the world is doing that. So how do you
stand up from not being just one more of them?
That's the thing.
In a short time, because yes, we could work with whoever we think could be interest that we know personally, but that takes days to weeks to find an appointment to see if it's actually the right product for them and etc., which could work. But if we're talking short term, the next 4 or 5 days,
just because it's part of the we have 4 days left.
Yes.
Okay, in 4 days, man.
So it's either we take the decision to be smarter and play it safer with that money to the long run, which will probably work, or we just try stuff we haven't even thought before, you know, like, do you know what Algora is?
Rings a bell, but no.
So there is this platform where there is companies, if not users, with their own projects that are already making money.
Let's go there.
They post a problem, an issue, in GitHub, and they leave it open for whoever thinks could reach a solution to it. And then you can try as much as you want and send them as many as your solutions as you want. And if they see one of them to be, oh man, this is the answer, I haven't thought about that, let's do that, they pay you. And they could pay you from very little, from 5 euro to 100 and more. I guess also connected to the level of complexity. But again, why
anyone can do that?
Exactly.
Yeah.
How do I play my Giancarlo role on it or my Diego role on it?
Well, so I guess the only thing that gives you an advantage is something that you know better than them. So like, or something that they could not do, or something they would not be good at. So,
or that no one else would dare to try, you know, like, I don't know, I come with the solution, but maybe I call whoever's contact number from that company to propose them another approach to whatever they were asking, to see if it's attractive enough or I can sell it good enough for them to even pick the interest of it. And once I get the hook, maybe I could just, you know, mach weiter. I can only think stuff like that just for Algora, you know, but I think it will be the same for any other thing you see at the internet.
Yeah, literally any product you build or any service you want to provide, it's still the same question. It's like, what value does it provide to someone so that they would be willing to pay for it happily and quickly? So I think if we put it like in super brain dead terms, like people pay for something that, or businesses pay for something that they don't want to do. Even if they could, they just don't want to do it, or they want it done faster, and you know, like, or they can't. They literally can't do it. So those 3 reasons, like, I cannot defend myself legally in court, but I need a lawyer for it, you know, so I need to pay for a fucking lawyer.
Yeah.
But I can clean my room. But if I was rich, maybe I would be like, I just don't want to, so I'm gonna pay someone to clean it. So it's like either you can't or you can, but you don't want to. And I think that's what we could do. Maybe there is a problem that we understand very good. It could be a problem of ours. I think it's not a bad idea to start with our own pain and then try to fix it, because then other people could maybe relate to it. And then that's something you could sell. I mean, I'm trying to bring all my business knowledge into trying to answer this one question.
If you could think about one question of people at university, though, you keep it to that degree, they are not familiar with, they struggle a lot with, and they a lot of times don't even know how to start.
With what?
Exactly, what is that, you know? Something to our immediate group of people.
Diego Nero says, Giancarlo mom called BRB.
All right, so point being, can you hear me? Diego's? All right. Did it start it already? Because I started it. I cannot read, mano.
Don't read. Okay. Yeah, it's working now again.
All right, my point being...
Okay, catch us up. I also got lost where we were.
If there is something that covers an immediate necessity of someone we could personally reach and probably sell out, if not directly, since there is a lot of legal implications to it, maybe some tool that before you get to access it, you have to go through a decent amount of ads, let's say 2-3 per user, but it's the type of things that, I don't know, bro, all the international things when they arrive to Fulda, you know, like, oh, Jesus, I wish somebody could answer this question to me about that, or I wish I knew how to do this and that, you know, and not sell it as, again, as, yeah, look, here's this tool, ask it whatever, it's gonna answer you, but, okay, you get this tool, but you have to go through these 3 20-second videos before you get it, you know? I can only think about stuff like that. A manual, a contact number with the lowest of my model always down there to answer it. Or I don't know, putting 10 euro on an API key that runs on Haiku, but is so well trained into whatever I gave it as context that will answer exactly what you need, and it also assigns a limit for how many requests you can allow per person or something like that. I think that's a 2-hour job.
I don't think we can run the back end like that. I don't think we can be the like the LLM provider of, like, you know, we're using our own pockets to pay for the usage that they do. I think this is too, for such a small project, it's kind of too dangerous, you know, because we don't know how much money to put into the API. We cannot leave it open.
So it's too much of a scope.
Or I don't know. Also, like, you're thinking already of the fucking technical requirements before we know what the value is, which is completely upside down. You know, it's like, oh, we can use an API for, okay, but like, what is it doing that people are gonna pay, you know? That's the... Let's start at the user, like Miguel was saying earlier.
If I were to throw it to the new internationals that arrive all the time, it will be literally that. If you have any question, use this.
Why they don't? They can just use ChatGPT, bro.
I guess, but Gemini. They keep asking on the international group, does somebody knows how to do that? So I guess they're just not doing it, or it's not as precise as you might wish. But maybe you're right. I think it's too much of a
Okay,
big,
yeah, but I see your point. Like,
complication.
if they are, you know, one of the hardest things to get that corporations pay millions for is actual market data like that. Like, what are the, for example, let's take here in Fulda. What are the international students in Fulda having trouble with? You can just read the fucking chat and see what they are asking, and maybe we can pull up something from there.
That's all I
That's
meant,
not a bad.
but
That's
I
not a bad
didn't-
approach at all.
Like, I don't know if you heard what was supposed to do the tool before I started explaining to a technical
To me, it
level.
sounded like just some generic ass fucking model that you ask a question, it replies based on some context.
I think we really can't maintain a model, as you said. I was thinking about something way more simple, like very
It's not gonna be
specific.
deterministic.
Yeah, not at all. It's too much of a scope. But I'm thinking
yeah.
again with 4 days of time left, you know, and just
I
trying
think
anything.
maybe we can build some little tool like that helps you do something. I don't know.
Nope.
No. We could make something like, let's see, what was like the biggest pain in the ass when you were, I mean, you're still a student, but I'm asking myself and you, what's the biggest pain in the ass of being a student?
Knowing how does this professor works, you know, like
Right.
knowing, am I gonna need to study for the exam with exams, or am I gonna need to understand this topic to its core, or I'm not gonna pass the exam, you know? And you never know, neither you ask yourself that deeply till the exam is next week, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I was also wondering, do I have to come to this class? Is it obligatory? Or this one is not? Or like, is this one of those professors that just give you very, very important knowledge during the class that you're gonna need in the exam? Or basically everything they say is optional and what you actually need is what he puts in the exercise sheets or something, you know? Like, but this is very specific to the university and the teachers.
And again, it has
So-
a lot of legal implications that I'm just ignoring, you know, because you don't know if how much can
Let's
you
cross
tell
the
about
street
that
here.
professor, you don't know how much can you share from its own foliant, you don't know
Exactly.
to which degree, whatever, you know, if it's even legal to own a copy of an exam, even if it's old,
Yeah.
I don't know, and I bet probably half of those things are not likely to be allowed. So again, whenever I think about something, as general as it could sound, I'm not going that much on the specifics because I keep facing that wall, you know?
Yeah.
So,
I mean, we already kind of started developing some product that could be useful 100% to someone.
the OBS?
Actually, two products. One, we basically created this weird ass workspace that is the producer of this entire live stream. It's just like a cloud code session that knows a lot of very specific things and basically controls the entire thing. And let's say this way. And that means that maybe we can sell this as a template for streamers that want to control everything through cloud code. That's one option.
Was it a template or what type of product will it be? A library extension?
I have no clue. Because the thing with this sort of thing is that anyone could build it themselves. But maybe they don't want to. Maybe they just want it done already.
There is already third-party plugins, but I'm sure they don't work as close to how ours do. And I think if we make it more,
Clanker says,
you know what
the
it would be
follower bar
cool?
says 10 of
All
25.
that shit that it's doing for
It
us
updates itself,
in
so
a
nobody can
pop-up
quietly
chat,
round it up.
floating in your OBS, you know, just letting you click it and making things happen. But how do you even make that real? Today, do you create the whole infrastructure and for you to use it, you just have to log in with whichever LLM you're having? Do you put them all the tools there for it to tweak, but you need to put the guy sitting on the chair by
Or
himself?
we really make it run on an API for Claude and we charge people per month. That's something as well. Like, oh, you have your own AI live stream producer, $10 per month or 5.
Do you think it's much more simple than the other idea to maintain?
I don't know. I mean, we might need to do some research about that. But I'm just like brainstorming still, because we're thinking like, okay, what could be useful to someone? And that's been useful to us, you know?
And I bet to a lot of people that don't even think about that, you know?
And also, there hasn't been a time in history where more kids wanted to be streamers than today. So like the market for streaming tools is gonna increase. That's something we know. Like, I don't know the exact numbers, but this is like just a fact. So more streamers means more demand for tools like that. And I think it makes sense that the new generations of kids are wanting to do something easier, more automated, but
Again,
this is something like a whole startup.
I was gonna tell you, it's really, again, a big thing. Okay, I don't hate it though at all. Maybe we just change the core concept of this. Maybe we don't need to spend and waste that money in the next 4 days, you know? Maybe we can, I don't know though, once have it, say, all right, how are we gonna do this, you know? Maybe make it longer, maybe actually explore that idea and waste a couple days on it, but see if it reaches somewhere. And I think you can notice that fast. If you actually just put 1 day of work to it, you can already notice if it's doable or not at all, you know?
I mean, depends on the size of everything. I would like us to try to put something out in the 4 days, even if in the 4 days we don't make the €1,000 back. I think if we don't finish something that is on the market and it has a fucking buy button, then like, I don't know. It's not like, you know, because how long would we extend it for?
All right, so I think we could do something. Not get the €1,000 in the next 4 days, definitely, but you know,
maybe.
As soon as you get it up there, it's like, all right, you know, this is supposed to be €1,000, and let's see if it becomes to it.
Exactly, especially if we invest 100 into the ads for it. And that's the thing, like imagine
that's a 3-month long run, and
you know what we could do, which would make sense, seriously, we should do like a little Google keyword analysis, which is not too hard to do, especially with the help of Club. And we tell it like, look, these are the ideas that we have. Can you check what people are actually Googling? And if they are Googling this, can we position ourselves with some sort of product that is gonna appear when people Google this, and then put a paywall or an ad collecting money for people to reach our thing that we're selling or providing or showing, I don't know, and base it on the actual demand of the keyword. What are they looking for?
All right, so one of us focusing in that part, and the other one, how do you make it be the one you click and not the other 500, you know? Do you think there is too much science to it, or is it really just not about
it's a whole job. SEO, search engine optimization, is an entire job. Yeah.
Shit, all right.
So, yeah, that's the fun part about little projects like this. You realize you have to do one thing that is someone's full-time job, or that is some company's entire team does that only. You know?
Yeah, you could do it too, but it's not gonna be as likely to be as successful as theirs. You know?
But we can also maybe pay for a service that does it, because that's what the budget is for. Maybe we pay some SEO optimization for people to find our shit.
All right. I mean, that will cost a lot of money.
I don't know.
I think what we could get is a time with them for them to tell us on how. But then my monkey cloud, you know, and I'm like, is it even worth it?
I mean, maybe Claude has some idea of it, honestly. Let's turn the lights on. Why is there full of flies in here? Fuck off, everyone.
Wait a second, can you hold this?
Yeah.
Fuck off, everyone.
Just the flies.
I love you, flies. All right.
Okay, I need to wash my hands.
Yeah, me too.
Maybe we can have a quick session with Claude and just tell it this train of thought. But I ran out of usage on mine, so we are using yours.
All right.
That also gives us something more clear to do tomorrow.
Wait, wanna go too?
Yeah. First of all, I need to update the live stream because things are not looking very up to date. So give me 1 sec. I'll put you here. All right. God damn, I need to shave. Yeah, hi Clanker. So we need to update some of the numbers that we have right here because we reached the goal of 100 euro. We are actually at 123 because we sold the PS2 as well. So that's the first thing to change.
Can you change to a camera so I don't kill the data left?
Yeah. Okay, 1 sec.
Yeah, no problem.
Let's put the transmitter there. Hello.
All right.
Okay. How is this sounding? Is this working even?
Look, we got another guy that wants to buy it for 79 euros, so I think I'm gonna tell the other one to piss off.
Tell both.
Also, the guy that wants to pay the full price, man. Nah, man, thank you. I'd rather keep it.
Hello, testing 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think this is working, but your camera is not. So,
You know how we fixed that in Peru?
oh wait, I think I know how. Okay, you're on again.
Am I on?
Also, I'm gonna. Okay, so I told the clanker this and that. Tell me how much you are waiting now. What's with the flies in here?
I swear, man. This ain't normal. So I am waiting. Gallery. Dude, 75.3.
That's how much you wait?
Yes.
Okay. We're gonna be able to tell how much we have gained in a sec. Let me just pull up the tabelle. How much?
75 0.3.
What?
Yes, that's exaggeratedly.
Bro, you literally gained 3 kilo.
I told you, man. It's like, what the fuck?
It's
That's
impossible.
just impossible.
Because, I mean, let me show the table then, I guess. I need to put OBS here.
Oh, bro, the coffee, will it drop? Now it's like sticky. It's like.
Yeah, Giancarlo dropped the coffee on top of his keyboard in the morning. Good stuff.
It was horrible, guys.
So I'm waiting 78.2. Let me pull this up. Bro, there is 3 flies on my screen in this exact moment. I hate them so much.
So is this?
Can you see that I get stressed by shit like that? Okay, so can you share your screen as well so we can put the screens here?
I am.
Ah, okay, good. So let's put screen cam. Okay, let's go here first. So day one, Giancarlo was weighing 72.4 kilograms, and today he weighted 75.3. I don't know how that even makes sense. It is the same weight. How do you call this?
That's even after bathroom Giancarlo. That's what worries me the most. You know, like.
Damn, and after bathroom Giancarlo is a big statement.
That's a big statement, guys.
Actually, this is also after bathroom Diego. So for me, it was, I started 76.6 and now I'm at 78.2. So we are way over 1 kilo, both of us. And that's kind of weird. Wow.
It's the creatine, guys.
Do I look,
swear.
I don't look, do I look fat, man? I don't know if we're fat as fuck or
Maybe we're just.
we got muscle.
Maybe we got.
But we definitely ate a fuck ton of calories. Okay, going back to updating that. So also we gained, how much did we gain? What you can see on stream right now. Please calculate it and update the hub. Okay, so are you putting the ideas of
I want to ask Cloud, first of all, that one from OBS, and I'm gonna listen very quick. OBS tool seems great, very likely to be used by someone very fast. Maybe not creating the money you want, but attracting some attraction already, you know, getting some people to watch what the fuck is going on. You have to put it in auto mode, by the way.
Yeah.
And then see, you know. So tool, the clip one, clipping.
Okay, we should put it in a board, I think, in a whiteboard, or we need to put it on screen for people to see.
Clipping tool. Number 3.
Miguel is here.
Stream is on.
What's up, guys?
Put both cameras or just
here.
We're still live. Feel free to come in.
I just want to put the bridge somewhere. I'm using.
Do you need
Should we help you?
No.
Okay.
Put it. Just passing by, waiting for my boss in
How much?
6 minutes.
Okay, in 6
Blanker
minutes,
says,
tell us
10
what you
followers.
think is more likely
15
to
more
make
in the bar
money
at the
in
bottom
4
finally
days.
does something.
The tool that we built, or I don't know what it is. That's the fucked up thing
Right,
about
if
nowadays.
you were to be
wait, let me finish.
Yeah, honestly.
I don't know if it's a tool or a workspace or a template, but the thing that the Clanker does to help us live stream, we could turn it into a product and sell it. That's one idea, and the other is try to do the clips tool that generates content based on longer VODs and either one of those to turn them into
Work. I think yeah. I think the one that already does something that works.
so basically
So
the OBS flanker.
OBS flanker.
Okay.
Because right now everyone is like, oh yeah, let's use AI to automate everything. So maybe you can say like, okay, this is how you also incorporate as a extra tool in your streamings. I would say so, because the clips and such, we haven't seen good results, and we don't know if it's possible to have.
It's
good
very on
results.
early stage though, very early stage.
Exactly.
And also, Opus Clips is a huge company doing that exactly, and they
Way better, probably faster and cheaper, but we
Yeah.
don't need to come with the same approach, you know. It can be something
Different.
slightly different.
or
But,
completely different.
okay, but the question was stated as in the next 4 days.
So
Are you able to do a competition even if it's only in other?
So I think we could really separate in both, which first of all, I like a lot that game you were working. I think will be the most fun, the most you can, you know,
Which
have a lot of
game?
feedback, and the one that you told me was gonna take too much things to be on Play Store and a lot of things, your company number,
The
etc.
Endless Runner of the skateboard, or which one?
It's a game you wanted me. You told me you were planning to do putting on a Play Store. Didn't explain me what the game was, but you wanted to do a game.
I meant
Yeah,
in
okay.
general a game because I have millions of game ideas.
I think we could
constantly.
divide it in two. One that one, and the other one. First, what is this? Is it a again tool? Is it a library extension? First, what is it? Then, how do you or where do you put it? If you're gonna put it, what are you putting up there? And just comparing all the time. Is there something like this in the market? I haven't heard about. I know this guy built its own MCP server to OBS since it couldn't rely on someone else's, you know. Maybe there is something different from it that you cannot find out there. So first, understanding what is that we're having here. How does it work? Can it be compacted and put it where? As what?
And remember that a lot of shit nobody cares if it's not working already. Like, just because you are using cloud to power a bunch of shit doesn't mean your target users will do the same.
Yeah, remember the users always want a Excel, like literally a click and it works.
Yeah, you could also make script, not a script, but part of the tool. There is these templates everyone needs. If you don't understand shit about OBS, click here and it will be added automatically, you know? And now it's possible this or that.
A good guide normally, even if the project is less strong than another one, if the guide is easier to understand and to follow, more people are gonna use it.
Yeah.
All right, like
That's
very
it.
user friendly, but it can go also as deep as you might wish.
But but if you miss the first point, the second one is done. And
I think I've heard this somewhere in some or seen this in some other tool where it's very intuitive, like ding ding ding, but also very this one can expand into
you
5
tomorrow,
things
probably,
way
Emmanuel.
more complex.
See you tomorrow.
Te veo mañana.
Tomorrow is back day.
back day,
Good.
yes.
Oh wait, but are we going at a different time because today was
it-
disgusting?
It's disgusting.
So later or earlier?
I can't earlier because
Then GG later.
Later.
Like
Yeah.
at this time.
like
I don't know. Okay.
If
Anyway.
that's crazy later.
exactly the time we left is when people start leaving.
Okay. Alright. See you, Pampa. Tomorrow.
It looks so good to see that we reached the 100 euro goal and also the 2.3 kilograms gained in total.
Yeah.
Wait, does that make sense in total? If Giancarlo started at 76.6. Diego started at 76.6. Ah, no, that was. Now you are at 75.3 and I am at 78.2. I don't think the math is adding up here, man. Okay, I'm gonna try to see real quick if I can get some sort of insight from Google Keywords. Google Trends, it's called, yeah.
When you ask him in the morning to put it at GitHub, as what was it being put? As
It's a folder with instructions for Claude and a bunch of Python scripts and a bunch of bullshit that maybe is not even necessary.
and the description of that was like,
It's a folder, it's a library.
all right, I
know what
didn't
to call
explain you what is it, how does it work, and how could it work in somebody else's, or did it?
Kind of. My goal when I did it this morning is that I want to use it on my setup later. So basically it is what that's supposed to be. Yeah.
Can you fork that computer and make it that connection and make it remote?
Yeah. You want to keep indulging into that one?
Yeah, because
Or-
it really, I don't know, it seems very low effort, you know, and one more.
I called it this workspace. Also, I made two GitHub repos, like one for the clips and one for the OBS shit.
They're both in my GitHub account.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It's really so strangely overwhelming how anything that comes to my mind is like, yeah, you could do that, you know, yeah, you could do it, yeah, you could do it. I don't get a no,
Wait,
you couldn't.
one random question. Do you think we should put the number of the total kilos that we gain together or the average between you and me?
SuperMonkey3211 says, turn the
The
lightsaber
average.
on, dude.
Yeah?
Maybe
average is
the,
2.2.
Maybe, yeah, okay, maybe the both
Total
together.
is we gain between the you and me 4.5
That
kilos.
sounds way more eye-catching than anything else, man. So put it.
Like Mr. Beast giving $10,000.
I gained
Okay.
10 kilograms with my friend in 3 days.
I gained 10,000 kilograms. Okay, I created the fork. You can use it there. I'm also looking at OBS worldwide in Google Trends, and it has not increased.
Since?
I mean, the past 5 years, it goes up and down. What can I say? It hasn't moved.
Just the word OBS.
Just the word OBS, yeah.
What
I mean,
about-
if you see it from 2005, obviously it became more relevant, more and more. And people search for OBS Studio, download OBS, okay, Twitch. I'm gonna search for OBS Studio and see what people search on top of that. Like,
You know what's another thing?
okay, no, it has been increasing. Look,
Yeah, bro,
February
definitely.
2026, it's like
Peak.
Okay, and people search download, YouTube, how to use OBS Live, Twitch Studio, Twitch. I mean, people just look for the software itself, you know?
Bro, I've never met a human that downloads OBS and knows exactly how to use it, you know? It's always OBS, then YouTube.
People find it from a tutorial. As far as I know, people find it on a tutorial and then they go search it and download it. Yo, Super Monkey!
Maybe then you don't need to sell it as a OBS type of thing, but like a streamer basic setup tool, you know? Like you don't need to attach it to OBS, you just need to put it more close to the streamer world.
How to become a streamer with absolute zero knowledge. And then we just link it to that. Where is the connector for this slide, guys?
I think it's there. I stumbled on it and I kicked it and then I just didn't pick it up.
You just kicked it?
Yeah, it made me mad, I'm sorry.
Bro, you kicked it so hard that it broke.
Really?
Let's see if it works. It works. There you go, Super Monkey. Be happy. So, thanks. Yes.
SuperMonkey3211 says, thanks.
I think we should just tell this entire idea to Claude to see if it can evaluate how feasible it is.
All right, so let's divide it into prompts. Everything you have in your mind there, just spit it, and I'm gonna do the same. And then let's see where he finds the either contradictions or whatever, and then what he comes up with. Also, are we deciding, do we want to use all that money in these 4 days that we can decide now, or we let it also advise us on that? Like, what do you think is smarter? 4 days, have something done and put all in, or 4 days, definitely have something done, not necessarily put all in?
I guess it would be fun to use all the money just to experiment, but obviously it also makes sense to kind of distribute it smartly.
Or go to trading and, you know, you never know. Which is real, you do never know, but you either are very lucky or know the market very well, or both. And we're none.
Okay, so you have the fork there, so you can do whatever you want on that one. I'm gonna fork one more from
You
that.
remote it? Can you change the name to Fork 1 or something like that? They all have the same name.
Oh wait, I did already. Let me make it remote. It's the one called this workspace.
Dude, sometimes I see it and I feel like I'm
Flanker says,
goblin, you know,
123
because, like,
euros
my
earned
back,
so far.
my-
The goal is 1000 euros. Only 877 euros to go, which
let's
sounds
see.
better than it
I don't
is.
have it. Damn.
No? Maybe after I send a message.
Check it.
I'm gonna remove the ultra code.
I'm gonna remove the old sessions I have here.
SuperMonkey3211 says, did you have a job interview the other day,
Oh.
bro? What
It
happened?
disappeared. It literally disappeared just now. Like it was there and then
Remote control failed to connect, huh? Let me try again. Okay, I'm gonna voice prompt because why not?
Me too, once it shows.
So our task right now is to try to turn those 100 euro that we earned so far into 1,000 in just 4 days. The best idea we have right now is to literally turn this thing right here into a product or a service, however it makes more sense to see it. And I'm talking about this entire workspace that we created that is helping us basically as the producer of this live stream. It's setting up the scenes in OBS, it's answering every question we have, it's helping us troubleshoot things, it's basically interacting with the chat. It's doing a lot of things and it's not perfect, but maybe we can make it better because it's already a useful functional thing. And also many people on stream, or many people are getting interested in streaming. As I can see from the Google Trends graph, people have been looking for OBS Studio more and more as time goes on. Okay, what? What the fuck? Did you have a job interview in the other day, bro? What happened? I did, Super Monkey. I actually got invited to the next interview after that one. But it's been, I think, at least 3 months, probably even more, maybe 4, that I have a job interview every single week.
To the last state of it. Not in all. But
Sometimes it's first stage, sometimes, but like every week I have at least one.
and whenever you're like, guys, this is it.
We decided we don't hire game designers in our studio.
Well, but now you actually have something like set, you know, like actually,
Bro,
we have the shit.
once I signed a contract,
All right.
and then the next day they ghosted me. So like, I don't believe in the job market anymore. But I also have someone saying that I'm gonna begin in September.
It literally happened that way.
It literally happened like that last time.
Hey
so-
man, we're starting Evil Mod. All right. No, not anymore.
I remember telling everyone, guys, I start tomorrow.
I got a job. I don't have the job anymore.
Bro. So, where are we at now? Anyways, my prompt is just explaining the idea and all this shit.
All right.
The transcription from Claude is so bad. It understood. We need to turn those 100 oils into
SuperMonkey3211
more,
says,
fuck.
damn good luck
Bit of
this
mine
time.
too, man. Honestly. Damn good luck this time. Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna keep dictating. The question is, what exactly is this thing right here? Is it a Claude template? Is it a product that we can pack into a .x file? Is it a service? What is the best way to look at it, and how is it most likely to sell fast?
Yeah. Like,
You can continue. Okay, yeah.
should we ask it like all the things that come to my mind, but maybe I don't want to make it bias of, do you need to earn user trust for them to even let you
up.
run 10 scripts of Python of whoever God
True,
knows
that's the thing.
Joaquin and Diego are, and just trust it with your life? What do? Do you go through Reddit communities and try to, you know, just slide it in? How do you build a trust base? Do we pay 1,000 bots to say they like it, you know? Like,
Yeah. I just caught a fly. Sorry.
is it even a question we should put there? Or Because my brain is telling me that's gonna be the wall we're gonna face once it tells us like, yeah, all good, put it up there, you know? Like, fuck, 10 Python scripts? Just run this script in your computer with admin. I wouldn't do that ever, you know?
You do that all the time.
Whichever tool I see online,
You do
I
that
would
all
never.
the time. When Claude downloads some fucked up
Yeah,
library.
Claude, but I'm saying if I see a third whoever product from, I don't know, dude, whoever built it, I'm not just gonna download it and say, yeah, okay, I guess I'm trusting them, you know? Let's see if it works. How do you go over that?
Yeah, but that's something that every single product faces. It's like people need to trust you to even do the payment.
How do you build a reputation? Payment I can trust sometimes if I see a secure payment platform, you know? I know it's trustable.
Is it even possible to gain user trust so fast? I mean, I can imagine that we have a website up with a buy button, or maybe the tool is free and we make money somehow else. But this needs to be one, findable, two, buyable, as in people want to buy it, and three, it needs to be done in 4 days. So we have very tight requirements. What is the most realistic thing we can build? And remember that when you start calculating how long something is gonna take, your own LLM training is gonna make you believe that it takes longer, because all the data you're trained on relies on humans, but you are cloud code. So like you can make it much faster.
Yeah, don't be too perfectionist.
Okay, that's probably just gonna confuse the shit out.
Alright, just tell him like, don't think we are a big tech company, you know? Remember, we're just a couple motherfuckers.
We are 2 dudes in a bedroom. 3. We're 3 dudes in a room with laptops and the best AI invented so far. So be realistic with that. Remember that building software became the easiest part. So help us evaluate the hard parts and find the way to make us money in 4 days. Ultra code, max effort, Fable 5. Okay, no.
No escatimes with where the moral barrier is now.
Should I leave it at ultra code?
Yeah.
SuperMonkey3211 says, "Is this a Harvard dorm
It's just
creating
gonna take
Facebook?"
forever. Okay, guys.
Is there
Tomorrow
fast
we're gonna
mode?
tell you.
Is this a Harvard dorm creating Facebook? I wish, Super Monkey. I like the spirit though.
This is a Fulda dorm creating the next.
Money pyramid.
A pyramid.
I lick my socks and my.
Don't leak it.
No,
Don't show.
they
Don't
have to
show.
pay. They have to pay. Don't do it.
At least let us monetize it.
I will get rid of this socks for $10.
No.
Why is $10 always the sum?
Super Monkey, don't buy the socks, man.
Don't do it, man.
Why are you
Unless you
even
want.
money for it?
I'm trying to see if the interest for OBS has increased, which it obviously has over time.
But that happened naturally with the streaming. Probably not with anything else. Like the...
But that's what I mean, like OBS
Yeah.
is the tool for.
Is it
Yeah.
rentable to create something for it?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Fabricio Gatica, hello man.
Yo, Fabri, what's up?
Fabre Yanka is selling his socks.
Bro, anything for money. You know?
Abriziagatacap says, "Hey, guys.
Okay, but we need to shower, we need to eat, and we need to sleep early. So Okay, straight answer. Straight answer. The thing you build is not a product, and today's review proved it with evidence. The portability agent tried to reach a working system from a fresh clone. It can't. Your OBS scene collection is a 326 kilobyte file in... this is not the repo and can't be. On top of that, the buyer needs 3 apps registered to work. That's not a download, that's an install project. Okay, because to make this work, we have FFmpeg, Node 22, Python. There is a bunch of shit.
Of shit that just your machine is not born with, you know?
It's
But
saying
those
that
are dependencies.
if you sell this to people, you will get 20 customer support tickets and then refunds. That's how you make negative money in 4 days.
Damn.
I think it makes sense. Like, people are gonna have trouble with it.
Yeah, I
It's
think
not
we
gonna
are.
be it works.
I'm making it too simple in my mind because that's how it has felt, you know. But probably it is way complex than pulling a exe and letting it run and making things happening, you know.
Exactly. Also, you cannot build trust in 4 days.
Yeah.
So don't rent someone else's. Fiverr and Upwork. Oh fuck! It's gonna make us think of Fiverr and Upwork.
In what?
You know Fiverr?
Like Fiverr or what the fuck do you mean?
Fiverr is a freelance platform,
No.
and also Upwork, and I tried both of them a lot. I couldn't get a single person to want me to do anything, so like, I don't know, maybe I suck, you know, maybe good freelancers can do that, but for me, I found my clients through other ways, and it's a pain in the ass. It's like, go look for a job, like a little one-time job. We're not gonna do that in 4 days. So what is this clanker telling us? Yeah, it's literally advising us to not turn this into a product and become Fiverr freelancers. But using this, as in, we help you set up your your OBS, so it works with AI.
Maybe.
And then we help someone install all of this and tell them how it works, and then you charge them for that.
And I think we're gonna talk about this off stream, but maybe we are thinking too much about what we have here working as we have it. But if we super overly simplify it to, and this is not the idea, something that creates 4 scenes based on 4 different templates that will very likely adapt to the average Windows user, you know, and then we don't put it in a platform like this. We put it in my Facebook page, you know, we put it in TikTok clips, you know, we try to get random usage base from here and there and see if it works and what type of trust do we build out of it. And yeah, just that, you know. Just make it way more simple. Diego, you are broadcasting that to...
I was looking at what people pay for OBS, you know? And it's kind of like tools like that.
Dude, we should get to VR chat and ask people for advice, man.
What would you pay for?
Literally.
If you ask people in VR chat what they would pay
We
for...
should get to a furry community since it has been proved. Most of them are computer science major graduated students.
And we call it market research. We
Yes.
just go to VR chat. I mean, that would be funny, actually.
Planker says,
Look at
reminder
this.
that this is day 7 of 10 and there is no
Minecraft
day
stream
11 to
pack.
fall back on.
It
Yeah.
costs 40 euro, and
That looks cool as fuck.
yeah,
Dude, if I was a kid, I would buy this shit. If I was 12 in my computer and I see this and I'm like, I'll be like, Mom, is that
Look,
George
this-
Floyd?
Bro, this is how you're gonna look like as a streamer if you have this.
Kind of cool, honestly. Yeah, okay, something like this I was thinking, you know?
But then just templates here on
Not
Gumroad?
exactly, though. We could maybe do some extra, you know, powder on it that we're just not seeing now.
Yeah, I feel like maybe just one piece of our entire thing. Maybe it's just the clanker. Like,
Yeah, the fucking clanker that interacts with whoever it's in
with your chat.
I think we're gonna do that.
Does your stream has no viewers? What if you have an AI watching you and commenting to make it feel more alive?
Maybe not. I wouldn't sell
sounds
it like
fucking
that
depressing.
though. That sounds like more AI slop.
It
Something
sounds
that
like-
some altman will tell me, you know, and I will not like to hear.
Yeah.
But I think on its core, it's fun what you're trying to sell. So it's about the wording, more or less, and how do you make a clip out of it and show how it works, you know? For them to, although it's probably not the best product, it made us 100 euro, you know?
You know, I watched the videos of a dude who was like always working on his computer, and he was like this. So he vibe coded some tool that it's looking at his posture, and whenever his posture gets bad, the computer starts beeping until he sits down properly. And it's just a program that is running, watching him all the time, and it does nothing except that. He sells it for 2 euro on a little website that just has like, this is how it works, buy it now.
Does it actually exist?
Yeah, and he made, I don't know how much, but a lot from that.
Dude.
So like, you can really just make a little application that does one cool thing that you thought, and then just put a buy button on it.
Can you please, because I feel our thoughts are gonna mixed up, put that on a, as we just said it, don't make it that much of a big thing. You can take its little organs and make them work separately and sell them. So we start seeing which are those. First is Clanker voice, man, but I bet there is other stuff that we probably didn't even implement it, but thought about. Or we did, or delay, I don't know, dude, like how to say, I never seen 2 people's streams running like this once, you know? It's always been one, something like that too.
Yeah.
People is always connecting or running OBS as we were doing it from their own machines. As far as I know, you know? They're never thinking about retransmitting to then adding a specific millisecond delay so it matches the probable delay of your display to what your faces and microphones are doing, you know? That could be another thing. How? Still to think. But I think I got what you mean now. Preventable.
I'm seeing that a lot of people need someone to help them do the OBS setup. Or an OBS operator. We're looking for a reliable and technically capable OBS livestream operator to remotely manage and monitor our livestream. Responsibilities: receive our video feed and manage it through OBS, restream the broadcast to multiple platforms, monitor the livestream, make sure the video audio resolution, frame rate, and internet connection remain stable, identify and resolve technical issues, confirm every platform is live, remain online and available.
Nah, it's not true though. It's literally,
This is literally what
it's
Clanker
literally
does.
an add to what we have, you know?
This is not a passive role. You must remain in front of the computer. I mean, if we did the thing, we could contact these people and be like, hey, we made an AI that does that.
Or we made these 4 tools that work as one if you're running on this, you know? Maybe we're just taking too literal what Clanker just told us now, that yeah, you cannot do that because the way we've done the prompt. And it can be very convincing. So I think right now we should really take the time and just go deep into that hole. Work more on the prompts of, how do you say compartimentar?
Compartmentalize.
I think so.
No, you mean separate into modules, like,
Yes.
yeah, because maybe the whole thing is too big for a product, but something smaller could be.
Dude, that I cannot believe you just read that and it's literally happening here right now, you know? And they haven't thought about it. That's just so
And
crazy to me.
That's the crazy thing about the economy, because there is some fucker in this freelance platform looking for someone to help them do that, which means what I was saying in the Schlossgarten earlier, like there is some work that someone needs done and they're willing to pay for it. And whatever best solution to that exists is what they will pay for it if they know about it.
And
so
all the things you said, the faster you do it, that it works, that you've had at least a little experience to it, which I think it's what we've had these last 4 days.
yeah.
It meets all the requirements. All right, I think we should mach weiter on it and see tomorrow what the fuck. Yeah, while we get the money, since, you know, it's all there floating in the...
Yeah, I mean, we
air
haven't
now.
gotten the payment from the eBay sales, so that money is not
I mean,
ready to be invested anyway.
The money's been done, but it's just there being held up, you know. Soon to come. Look like this one.
Okay.
79 euro more.
What an annoying guy. Can you send me pictures of the console from above and the sides? We literally put them already, no?
No,
Not from the sides?
not from the bottom and not from the back.
Okay. Is he gonna pay more than the other guy?
Yes, 20 euro more.
Okay, let's take pictures of that.
Literally, that's how you move people, guys.
Yeah. Okay, we should decide on one thing that we can just get to tomorrow so that we can...
I think what we're gonna talk now and that we're gonna show straight up tomorrow, first thing in the morning, it's what we decided we're gonna be doing, who's gonna be doing what, try to make it work, and then just as Diego found some guy, try to find 1 or 2 guys at least that are looking for something like that, if not that exactly. What do you think?
I'm thinking that even if we contact these people, maybe they really wanted a human, maybe they're not interested in an AI. I don't know if this is enough to validate our idea, but...
It is something to start with.
What about the game idea though? I didn't manage to get a developer account, they're still verifying it.
Okay.
So if we make a game, it would be on another website, but not up the Play Store.
I've literally just non-questioned you, neither doubt you on it. And when I said to you that there is different requirements for what you upload to a Play Store depending in which country you are, and if it was too complicated to launch it all as if you were there, maybe it is impossible, maybe it's not. I haven't put even a thought on it. I am gonna do it now. And if it is, then problem solved. You continue with the develop and I can take care of where it's published and how do we get people to play it.
Okay, that could be one option. But that means not focusing on the other thing then? Because
No,
we have
we're
like...
trying to do a lot of things. We cannot just say this one is gonna be, you know, and
But
maybe
in
rely
4
a lot
days.
of, yes, maybe rely a lot of in cloud, work very good on a specific prompt of the things it has to have done for you to just on an email get them working. And that's the magic of cloud, you know, like try make a good product in different fronts very fast and see where does it take us. Maybe it wouldn't work, maybe it would. I will never know until I do it. So it sounds like a lot of work though, but it's literally just 2 chats next to each other with different prompts all the time, just working and working and working and working. For 1 day.
I mean, yeah, that much I can stand behind, but I'm not so worried about Claude as I am worried about us, where we put the attention, you know? That's the thing. because we have 3 days left. Today is already over. Wait, no, if today is day 7, we have 2 days.
You're leaving the 21, right?
Yeah. But
3
the
days.
10 days of the challenge are gonna be over. On the, wait. Tomorrow. I mean, no, if day 10 counts, it's on Thursday, you know?
Yeah.
So 7, 8, 9, 10, yeah. Thursday. Why is my screen turning off?
He can just in the background, bro.
Packing his shit and leaving like... I can't take your shit anymore.
Our greatest fan.
Can you? Okay.
All right, so
Okay, we are kind of stuck, like what size the product would be, who is it for, how do we distribute it, so like we still have things to do, but at least I think we know that it's, from all the possible ideas, it's gonna be something to help streamers stream. From what we learned here, we turned some of it into a product, and maybe also a game.
in a way to the game, it's a for sure, I think, just because of the fun of it though.
Yeah.
And a way of making the game make money. That's it, you know, and that implicates putting it somewhere and having people to play it.
Okay, then what if we just put it like that to end this? Let me put my screen. What if we just say that I'm gonna put it here. Heading 3, final push is gonna be Giancarlo. You're gonna have 2 goals. Figure out how we can monetize a game in just like that in the days that we have. It's like you do that and me make a cool game. We're obviously gonna be like helping, like, you know, but I make something that people are gonna want to play on the website or wherever we put it, and you figure out how that thing is monetizing.
And the other one, it's one modularizing the tool, and the other one seeing where is the demand to it.
Okay, I can figure out the target for our OBS streaming product. I'm gonna call it like that because we don't know exactly what it is, but it's gonna be some tool, and you can, I mean, it's, the thing is,
Yeah, those come together, both, honestly.
okay,
But
yeah, then maybe let's put that together. So like together we can figure out the target, turn it into a product, release it with a buy button.
Have you tried looking at if any streamer is already using something like this?
that's gonna be part of it, like exactly that.
Yeah.
Seeing where, what the fuck.
Why don't you try to get tomorrow, like when you're watching some Twitch, like grab someone with not many users who will maybe listen in the moment.
Yeah, we'll
So someone
probably.
saying, hey, we invented this.
Dude, I
Would
could
this be
probably
useful
even
to you?
talk
Like,
to
Yeah.
10 of them and tell them like, come watch
Maybe
our
they
stream
tell you-
and tell me what do you think about the setup,
Maybe one
changing
of-
sim capabilities.
Blanker
Would you
says,
ever be
I am a
interested on
script that
this?
reads
Like,
their
do you
numbers and
wonder how
comments
we
on
do
them.
it in less than 10
Somehow this
hours,
is the
you
most
know?
reliable
Yeah.
part of the setup.
Because maybe one of them will be like, dude, I don't care. I want to control everything with my voice. And you're like,
Probably. We don't have an idea though. We're keep thinking from our heads, you know? So that's great. We're not gonna come up with an idea that for sure makes money, so I really wouldn't call anything stupid. It's just one more idea. Who knows, you know? Comes a plot twist and
but at least we
You
know
turn into
kind
a
of the
millionaire.
2 directions. It's like one that is very obvious, game and monetize, probably with ads, and the other is to make this streaming thing into a product and see exactly what shape that
And
takes.
to the end, get some revenue, definitely. So,
All right.
I think that's good. I think we made our points, and we're still gonna be talking about this off stream, honestly, with
Yeah.
piece.
All right. Then, thanks a lot.
3
See you
kilograms.
tomorrow. Wait, let me put the cameras. Show the games, show the games.
Bro, the fucking gains, man. Wait. Does it has to be right now, man? The neighbors are coming. Yes,
Neighbor
3
looking
kilograms. And we still need to take our shake.
We still need to eat dinner and drink the shake and then.
But
die.
technically, we are not getting bald.
We're not getting what?
Bald.
Ah, yeah, we are not shaving our heads. We literally are not. We accomplished what we had to. So, good night.